So I've come out on my bike because I've had a crappy morning and I was just sat at home, sat in front of me computer doing some stuff, and I just thought, oh, I need to get out for half an hour, just clear my head a little bit. So I've checked the tide tables and I've come out on my bike. I've got my rucksack on my back and I'm gonna make my way a few miles up the beach to the bottom of the cliffs, and I'm gonna make myself some bacon sandwiches and a cup of coffee and then head off back home and start again. It's a busy little road, is this. It's opposite my house and quite a few of the villagers are up in arms because they're going to be building quite a large number of houses just further back from where I am now. So this road's going to get like a little racetrack, some of them seem to think. It'll certainly get busier. Down here as a kid, all this on the right hand side used to be the old Butlins holiday camp at Filey. It was Billy Butlin's favourite camp apparently, and he used to try a lot of his new rides out here. It's like everywhere else, it's all getting turned into houses now. But I remember coming as a kid, there was all the floating lake with all the train going round it and everything. Used to be lovely. These houses on the right, that's called Airy Hill, and in around the 1920s, 30s there was a World War I submarine called the G3, and it was getting towed past Scarborough and it broke its lines. Anyway, it drifted, so all over there, it drifted and it went past Filey Brig and it ended up in the cliffs. Anyway, this fella claimed it under Flotsam and Jepson, and him and his sons used to go down the cliffs with horses and a rope. The horses didn't go down the cliff, the horses stayed at the top. Anyway, they salvaged everything off this submarine and they hauled everything up off the wreck, up the cliffs, sold it all for scrap, and out the profits they built all them bungalows there, Airy Hill. They sold some generators or engines out the submarine to a chap in Hummonby, and that provided the first electric light in the village. But there's quite a lot of the submarine still there. The army blew it, what was left, the army blew it up in the 1950s, but when you go down to the wreck, quite a way before you get to it, you can see all air tanks and everything in the rock, and when you get down to it, there must be 60 foot of keel left, parts of the engines, parts of the crankshaft, and I have a couple of videos on my YouTube thing, and when you go down it looks tiny, but it's absolutely huge. I love going down there. I'm just going to come through on your left. Whoop. Thank you. That's it, Mum. This will bring me down into Filey, not Philly, as I've heard holiday makers call it. Filey. I used to hate Filey as a kid, and then the older I've got, the more I really enjoy it. I used to think there was nothing here and it was for old people. Well, maybe still is, because I'm soon be 60, so I think I'm classed as old. When I was a kid you used to think everybody was old, didn't you, at that age? Don't feel it in my head though, it's just my body. But it's a really nice little town. Pretty good Blooming good butchers there, Overton's. Good for hot pot pies. And that's about all the town what I've shown you. Not a lot here at all. Not shops wise. Little clifftop gardens are busy. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. And bandstand. There's a little maze up here as well. Oh, it's maybe further on. But they've planted and marked out a maze in all the lawns at the side. Ah, it's just up there. Come on, mister. Come on, mister. Come on. Come on. And down on the beach. I come down here on an evening and do a bit of metal detecting. It's only a few minutes from my house. I park up there and just have a walk down to the beach, and it's nice just for an hour. It's one of my hobbies I don't need any preparation for, and I can just go and do for 10 minutes if I want, and I'm never bothered if I find anything at all. It's just nice to get out. White house up here, that used to belong to Billy Butlin, who had all the Butlin's camps. It's now flats. No, it's not flats, it's holiday accommodation, so you can rent it out and Stay there for your jollies right on the beach. Got a few shipwrecks over here. When the tide's out you can get to a few of the boilers. I've been halfway down them cliffs in the distance. That's where the wreck of the submarine is, the G3. And there's a couple of wrecks further on I'd love to get to, but because I'm always on my own, I'm always wary about going so far down there. I have a bit of a system with my daughter where I ring her, let her know when I'm at the start of the cliffs. She knows where I'm going, she knows what time I'll be back there, and if I haven't sent her a message or been in touch, she knows to ring the emergency services, because I always leave myself a few hours to get back before the high tide. If I went over, break my ankle or something and tide's coming in, I'm buggered. I'll show you Billy Butling's house. Look, is that? It's that big white one up there. That'll have been quite posh in the day. It still looks quite modern today. Lots of the old army pillboxes up here from the war. There's quite a few on the cliffs, but they've been tumbling down. Some are right on the edge. There's one further up here called the signature pillbox. Well, it's known as a signature pillbox because on the top in the concrete, the people who built it have signed all the names and the dates. I sometimes bring my tent down and camp near that on the beach up here. Look, here's one of the pillboxes in front. You still get in them. People use them as toilets though, so not good. See all the rifle slits, look. Smell me bacon in the back. Been chased by a dog. Oh, it's still here. This is where I come metal detecting in all these low spots. See how deep it is. Hey up. Hello. I've been chased by a dog. Dog's still behind me. Yeah, come metal detecting up here, and I go in these low spots. Gotta take the dog back, look. Go on. Go on. This way, go on. Gotta take him back to the people. That's it, this way. I'll bring him over. I thought I'd better bring your dog back. Have you got a lead while I get down there?
Yeah.
There you are.
Alright.
You alright? It's absolutely fine. You can smell the bacon in my bag. Well, that was a bit of fun. Right, back down again. So I'm going up in front, the base of them cliffs, and that's where they brought the remains of the submarine up, horse at the top and ropes and pulleys. I need to find somewhere where I can sit and make me dinner. I'm ready for it. It's just coming up this beach here, it's just a steady, I think it was 6 miles I've done, up from Filey. This is where I'm cooking my dinner there. Well, that's where I'm not cooking my dinner. Find somewhere else. I just want somewhere, just a bit out of the draft. It's all part of the fun, and that's what makes it all enjoyable and an adventure. Little water got in it from. Buggered me dinner. Very sorry it fall in the water. I can't get any gas out of it at all now. Tried to clean it all out as best as I can, but it is what it is. What a bugger. was going to have my bacon sandwich on the beach. Never mind, there's always tomorrow. I'll take you up to the wreck of the Laura and see its boilers and the stern of it. You can see where the propeller was. Boilers of the Laura. Obviously a lot more than that. The tide comes and scours them out. There's the stern. There's the stern. See the two boilers there. I built one of them little houses up there all on weekends a lot of years ago. Well, renovated it. Second one in for my sins. A bit like Piccadilly Circus. Only about a mile to the home and get my bike washed then and put away. Chain goes in there, look. Just get all the sand and everything out the chain. give everything a rinse off again, get rid of all sand what's left on the bike. All in there.